A very good morning, children. Children, I hope you are all fine and doing well, all refreshed this morning as we start with a new poem today, 3.3, The Road Not Taken. And the poet is Robert Frost. Now, this is your first video. Now, what is this poem about? What does this title mean? We'll see it as we do this poem. Before that, let's do the warming up. I hope you have opened your textbooks to page number 68. Please, children, open your textbooks to page number 68. As we will be doing, you'll have to do this exercise. Okay, so we do it together. I'll just explain to you what this exercise is all about. It says, after your SSC exams or result, you may have to take a decision regarding the choice of a career. What factors will you consider? Yes. Now, it's talking after your SSC exam, you have to take a decision. No? What choice of career? What would you want to do? Okay. So, what factors will you consider? Choose from the block below and complete the web diagram. The web diagram is given here, decision making. Okay. And you have here around 10, okay, choice they have given. Out of these, you need to choose. Okay. So, you have to fill up these 6. Now, like, is the option easy, difficult? What are the factors? What do you think about it, the decision? Is it easy? Is it difficult? Your capabilities, are you looking at your capabilities, what you're good at? Okay, when you're going to make this decision, your likes or dislikes. Are you going to take your friends' decisions? Okay, consider that. Or your parents' profession when you are making a decision for your career. Your skills, inborn talents, what you have, or you study the job profile carefully, what job you want to take up, you study that properly. Nowadays there are so many scopes of different jobs, like, so you find out what it is. So, or you have, the one with easy money where you can earn easily, or you look at possible difficulties, what are the challenges, difficulties that you'll face, or your ultimate aim. So accordingly, children, you are going to choose what factors you will consider and put it down here. Okay. So this is regarding your decisions of your career. Now the second question that you have in your textbook, that is form groups, pairs or groups of 4 and think of the situation when you have to choose between 2 things. Make a list of those situations, and some of them may be minor or trivial things. For example, what to wear when going out. Some choices may be related to important things. For example, having to decide between games and studies, whether to confront a close friend about something that she or he did, owning up to your mistakes. Now, this second one I've not put up here, that you're going to do it for homework. Okay. So coming up to the poem, let's read the poem. The poet Robert Frost, he says, 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Now the poet is talking about 2 roads, okay, and 2 roads, they diverged in a yellow wood. Now if you look at this, there are 2 different ways here, okay, and he's talking about diverge meaning separate and go in different directions. Okay, they are different directions, and he's saying that he came across 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood. Now yellow wood is what? A forest, and this is the time autumn when the trees, they dry up. All right, so he's saying that he comes across 2 roads. Now these 2 roads are a symbol, it's a sign. Now it's he's talking about, now you did an exercise on your career, like you have to take a decision. Okay, many a times it's very difficult to take a decision. Should I do this or should I do that? Therefore the first warming up exercise was on decision making. Okay, your choice. So whatever choice you make, ultimately you are going to see the result of it, right? So two or more choices in life. So here you're talking about two roads, he's talking about choices in life, okay? And now he had to take a decision. He couldn't take both. You can't take both the roads, no? You have to choose one. And sorry, he said, I could not travel both. He wished he could travel both. No? So many times we think, no, I hope I could, try both these things and see what happens. Okay, but he's saying, sorry, he could not travel both. He feels sorry for that. And be one traveler because he's one, he has to travel on one road. So long I stood, okay, and looked down as far as I could. So he did not take a quick decision. Did he take a quick? No, he took a long time to think to where it bent in the undergrowth. In the undergrowth meaning dense growth of plants and bushes. You see it's a forest area, okay? And then took the other. So he looked at one and he took the other road as just as fair and having perhaps the better claim because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that, the passing there and warned them really about the same. So what does the poet do then? He takes the other road, as just as fair, meaning it is as good as the other road. It was just as fair means as good as the other road. And having perhaps the better claim. Now he thinks he has taken a better option. Okay, claim means you're talking about the better option. And because, why does he say that he's taken a better option? Because it was grassy and it wanted wear. Now the part which he chose, children, it was grassy. Okay. Now it was grassy means somebody had not stepped out there. Okay. So it was grassy and it wanted wear. Wanted wear means it needed to be used. Nobody had walked that way. So he decided to take that path. So you can see is what kind of character can you see about this poet? He's quite adventurous, no? He wants to try out new things. People who have not done it, he wants to do it, okay? So because it was grassy and wanted wear, he takes the other road. Though as for that, the passing there and warned them really about the same. And as he went on that road, he realized that it has also worn out. Worn out means people have traveled there. Okay, it's really about the same. He felt the same. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step at trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing our way leads on to way. I doubted if I should ever come back. Now, in the morning, he's saying it's equally late when he looked at it. In leaves no step at trodden black. Now, the leaves had not become black. Trodden means we're talking about people stepping on it. Okay. When you step on the leaves, what happened? The leaves get black. Now here the leaves were green. Oh, so he decided, okay, he said that, okay, I've kept the first for another day. Saying some other day I will travel the other way. Okay. Yet knowing how way leads on to way. Now he doesn't know when you have taken one path, do you know what is going to happen ahead? No, he doesn't know what is happening, what will happen. Okay, but still he says that, maybe I'll travel the other road some other time. I doubted if I could ever come back. He travels the other road, but he doubts whether he'll be able to ever come back. Many a times we travel, we take a choice, we make a choice, we go that way, we're not able to come back and take another choice. Okay, so that is exactly what he's talking about, choices in life. So he's saying that he has taken that way, but he doubts whether he shall ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. So here he's saying, I shall be telling this with a sigh. Sigh means what? With a deep breath. When you take a deep breath and you're sad. Okay, so what is he sad about? That somewhere ages and ages hence, that is in the future. Okay, ages and ages talking in the future. He's going to tell about two roads diverged in the wood. Okay, in the forest. And he's saying that he'll be sadly saying this, that I took the one less traveled by. Less traveled by means the road which was not taken by many. Okay, Many people didn't travel that road. Okay, so he took that road, and that has made all the difference. And by taking that road, it has made a difference in his life. Okay, that means he has not traveled, followed people just as people are, just people are doing, he follows them. No, he is the kind of a person who wants to do something different. And since he has taken the less traveled road, it has made a difference in his life. That is what he's trying to tell through this poem. So this poem is basically, children, about choices in life. What choice you make, and what is the outcome of that choice. Okay, let's look into the English workshop. That's on page number 70. You have to read the poem again. Does it have a uniform rhyme scheme throughout? Now you know what's a rhyme scheme, no? You look at the uh, stanza in your textbook. Okay, so you see the last words there. The first stanza, you have would, then both, stood, could, and undergrowth. Okay, so write down the rhyme scheme of every stanza separately. So if you look at the first stanza, what will it be? If you have the rhyming words are which, you have would, stood, and could. So that all be A, and both and undergrowth will be B. So what will that be the rhyme scheme? It will be A, B, A, B. What about second stanza, children? Just look into your book. Yes, can you tell me now what will be the second stanza rhyme scheme? Okay, you're not talking about rhyming word, it's rhyme scheme. So rhyme scheme, yes, you have the rhyming words you have to see first, and then you decide on the rhyme scheme. So you have the rhyming words there, fair, where. Okay, so fair, where, there. So all that will be A, and claim and same will be B. So your second stanza also, it is A, B, A, B. What about the third stanza? Yes, the third stanza is also the same. It's A, B, A, B. And lastly, the fourth stanza is also the same, A, B, A, B. Then it says, write the symbols that are used in the poem to represent the following idea. So there are some symbols, I told you, some of the words give, symbols, like choice of two options. Now, choice of two options, which sentence in the poem talks about choice of two options? You have what? Two roads diverged into a yellow bird. So when he's talking about the two roads, he's talking about the choice. Okay, two options that are given in life. He's comparing. No, it's a symbol. It's a sign. Okay, that is what he's trying to say. I made a rare choice. Now, which is the line there which he talks about? I made a rare choice. It was grassy and wanted wear. No, he chose the other road. No, which others had not. So it was grassy and wanted wear. That was a rare choice he made. Then equally good option, he took the other as just as fair. Now he took the other road, but it was both almost the same. It was a good option, equally good option. And I was tempting and needing to be tried. Here, having perhaps the better claim. Okay, this is the line that says that symbol. And some other time, yes, it's ages and ages hence. So these are the lines which, these symbolizes represent these ideas. We have some, you have rearranged the following facts in the following order and fill in the flow chart. Now this is a flow chart. You see the direction, how it goes. Okay, so likewise you have 5 sentences here. You have to put it in the correct order. Okay, that will be like a flow chart according to the poem. So what is the first thing now? What is the poet talking about here in the first? He's talking about the traveler come to a fork in the road. Okay, fork means you're talking about the direction, not two diverged road. Okay, then he talks about he observed one as far as he could, and after observing, what does he do? He chooses the one barely travel. Yes, and then he planned to travel along the previous one some other time, isn't it? He doesn't travel both, so but he still plans, he travels the other one, and choosing the lesser used road and made a great difference. So this is what the flow chart is all about. And then we have some meanings here. You have diverge, separate and go in different direction, wanted where, needed to be, used, undergrowth, grass and plants, at trodden, crushed by being walked on, sigh to let go of a long, deep breath that shows you are tired or sad. So I hope you have understood See that you do your assignments, children. Thank you for giving me a listening ear.